Hello everyone, thanks for watching this video. In this video, today we are going to understand how to sort the sub-array of an integer array. So basically, we will be getting one integer array and we have to sort the sub-array. Okay, so we will be getting input from the user. Okay, so that we are going to achieve through the again one API called arrays.parallelSort. Okay, but the only difference between 8.6 program or 8.7 is that in 8.6 we are passing only one argument. Okay, but here since we are doing the parallel sort, since we are doing the sorting for sub array, so we are passing two index. One index is called from and second index is called to. Okay, so we are going to use this API and this API is also introduced in Java 1.8. Okay, it's newly introduced API. So let's use this API now. For here you can write from and here you can write to. Okay, so this is something like that. To. So first syntax it will be your array that you are going to sort. Second index is the from that will help you to get the subarray, and third index is your to. This is the end of the subarray index. Okay, so we have our input array ready. So for that accordingly we are going to create one array API called get sort sub array. Okay, in that API we are going to pass integer array. Okay, and accordingly we have to create the API and the API is ready here. And here if you see we are receiving the user data. So our responsibility is to secure the user data. So for now we are creating one local variable called input. In that we are securing our local data which is coming from user. And let's print this data just to make sure that we are receiving the data correctly. And for that we have an API is called arrays.toString, and here we are going to pass the input which is our local variable and holding the data which is coming from the user. And let's have an SOP just for debugging purpose. So this will tell you something like that before sorting. Okay, good. And now we are going to use the API called arrays.parallelSort. Okay, and here we are going to pass from and to. So better you can pass it from here also, int from index equal to int to index equal to 6, anything whatever you want. And let's pass this API this number here itself. So there is no hard coding in our code, everything coming from user only. Now we added two arguments, so accordingly we have to change it here. Okay, and we have to save this data as a local variable. Let's call this data as a from and this data as a to. Okay, and then we are going to pass this from here and to here. Okay, and this is our input array. We are going to pass it here. Now we are sorting this is our logic to sort the integer array. Logic to sort. Okay, now we sorted. So for just for verifying, we also have to put some SOP. So after sorting, and here we are going to pass this as a input. And if you run this program, you will be getting output something like that. Let's copy this output for some understanding here. Let's copy it here itself. Okay, delete this data, comment and comment this one. Okay, so if you see, right, this is our user input, and this input we are going to sort, and our criteria is we are going to sort from index 0 to 6. So if you see here, this is from 2 to 6. So here this index is 0, this index is 1, this index is called 2. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and this area only we are going to sort. Okay, so if you see, we are not doing anything for this first 2 index, neither we are doing anything for last 3 index. Whatever we are doing only for this index only. Okay, which is called from 2 to 6. If you see here, 4, 5, 8, 3, 9. If you sort manually, what you will be sorting? You will be getting 3, then next element is 4, next element is 5, next element is 8, and next element is 9. So we are sorting here. So basically we are sorting the subarray. Okay, so let me summarize you again. Okay, so we received one input array, we received second parameter is called from index, and third parameter is called to index, and we are passing into our actual API where we are going to write the logic for sorting a subarray, and we are securing all these 3 user input into the local variable, which is called input, from and to respectively. Okay, just for our verification, we printed the user input data just to make sure the data is coming fine. Once print, then we are going to use the sorting logic for subarray. Okay, so here we are passing array that we are going to sort from index and to index, and API is called arrays.parallelSort, which is introduced in Java 1.8. After sorting, just to make sure that array got sorted, so we again printed the same array. Okay, and finally we are going to run this program. As soon as we run, we are getting this data and this data as the same. This is our expected output. Okay, yeah, thanks for watching this video.